Welcome, everyone. I'm so excited for this practice. Oh my goodness. I want to send everyone a couple of logistics items first before we drop in. So I'm just going to open up the chat box and share a few things about tonight's practice. So tonight's practice is in honor of the Akhanda Yoga Institute. Dr. Yoga Shri Vishkatu and Prakashanaji. They are some of my teachers and the core of the lineage that has taught me and trained me in my 300-hour yoga and my meditation teacher training and tantra teacher training. And so I want to share a little bit about the fundraiser, a little bit about where you can send donations tonight. So I'm dropping that in the chat for you all. And I also wanted to share a playlist with you. There is a YouTube video. If you would like to open that up, it is an invitation to a Shruti box that is just on repeat for about an hour, and that will be as long as our practice tonight. So for those of you joining us, tonight is a donation class for Akhanda Yoga Institute. The sacred wisdom of my teachers, Dr. Yoga Shri Vishkatu, Prakashanaji, Adi Shakti, Yogi Bolanathji. I mean, the wisdom that permeates from this sweet, subtle, and very powerful place in the middle of Rishikesh. Hidden in the lower Himalayas in the mountains. You can see a little bit about where the donations are going to. They are going to the school, and the school specifically, the funds are to support the teachers and to support the students and their curriculum and scholarship money. It's something that they do ritualistically, and they have some goals around the fundraising, and we're so close right now to the goal. The goal is 5,000 US dollars. But I just want to drop that in there for you all. Maybe give me a thumbs up or a heart or something like that, just to let me know that you guys received that information. I see one heart. Thank you. I'm not exactly sure who it's from. Doesn't tell me. Silly. There we go. Thank you, Bailey. And welcome, welcome. Welcome, Melanie. Welcome, Roslyn. Welcome, Sarah. Welcome, Marisa. Okay, so I'm going to invite you to find an easy seated Sukhasana before we transition to a really deeply restorative practice tonight. This, again, is going to be a practice where we do about 6 different poses for an extended period of time, which is the core of restorative. All of them will have various different prop options. I'm going to give you a little bit more prop options this time than I did before in our last practice last month. And maybe before we get started, let me share with you all of what you'll need. You'll need props. Like, imagine you're the prop king or queen this evening. I want you to have as much support as possible. All the blankets, all the scarves, all of the pillows. And I'm just going to come back here. That will join us in a minute. So you'll have either a bolster or 2 pillows. You've got your blocks. You've got blankets. And I have more. Actually brought my pregnancy pillow in here, one of them at least. And then I brought another pillow. And obviously your yoga mat. You'll need that. So, and when I want to invite you to maybe just take 20 seconds to gather as much as you can and as much as you desire. I think I might grab one more blanket. I like this one because it's so fluffy. I stole it from Luna. She's pissed. We very well may have a guest come bring us a bone too. Okay. So if you've settled in, got everything you need, I want to invite you to your easy seated Sukhasana. And if you want to make it supported, let's invite you to make it supported. So what that looks like is sitting on a block. Right underneath your sits bones. And then if you like, you can tuck your blanket. So you'll need to roll it up and tuck it underneath of your legs. Right here. And then allow your legs to sit on it. Not even on my yoga mat. You can see my knees right there. And then the bolster is right there. And then my baby bump is right here. But I'm gonna come off. So that's my invitation for you right now. Okay. And so with that invitation to join me in that supported, easy seated posture, I'd like to invite you to, on your next exhale, to exhale all the way out, letting go. Inhaling, filling up through your nostrils. And sighing out, exhaling, releasing the breath. Inhaling through your belly, your ribs, and your chest. And exhaling, sighing to release, letting go of the day. Wiping it off of you if you want to. Inhaling, filling up all the way through your crown one last time. And exhaling, sighing, releasing. Inviting you to soften your gaze, either to the floor, finding a drishti or a focal point from this place, or closing your eyes and going inward all the way. There's no right or wrong, whatever your capacity or desire is. And I want to invite you to navigate this trauma-informed. Tending to your body in the way that it's calling, tending to your mind in the way that it needs and is calling and asking for. And if I could invite you to bring both your thumbs and your pointer fingers together, resting them, palms flat facing up on your thighs, from this loving place, with your softened gaze and your softened heart, inviting you to, on your next exhale, to exhale all the way out. And then on your inhale, scooping your arms up, palms together above your head, chin towards the lovely moon. Exhaling, releasing your palms down to heart center and to Namaskar Mudra. Thumbs to chest, pointer fingers to chin as we bow down together here in honor of this sacred lineage, this wisdom that floats through us in this evening, in this sadhana, this service to the community. Maybe taking a moment to thank your ancestors for inviting you and invoking you to be in this space, calling on your guides, calling on family members that you love, sending this healing energy of this practice to them, to your life, to you, and on our view. And from this place at our heart center, I'd like to invite us to the Akhanda Yoga Lineage Mantra I'd like to teach you. And so I'll invite you to stay in your Namaskar Mudra. However, I'm going to play the Shruti box for us. Inviting you to a deep inhale, filling up through your belly. And inviting you to an Om. Om. Inhaling to another deep Om. Om. And last one, inhaling to a beautiful deep Om. Akhanda Mandalakaram Vyapatam Yena Chacharam Tatparam Darshitam Yena Tasme Sri Guruve Namaha. Taking a big deep breath, inhaling, feeling the mantra, and grounding into it. Exhaling, releasing all the way down through your body, rooting into the earth through your root chakra, your Muladhara, and following your breath from this place. Inviting you to inhale your arms up one more time. Palms together, chin to the beautiful moon, La Luna. Exhaling, bowing down again into Namaskar Mudra. And releasing the palms. Thumbs to pointer fingers. Palms flat facing up on your knees. And from here, I'd like to share with you what this beautiful mantra means. It means we acknowledge the universal guru shining through each and every one of us, teaching and sharing perfectly what is needed in the following moments we are together. This mantra is from the Guru Gita. It's an ancient text about deep conversation that Shiva and Shakti had together, which is inherently the nature of the Guru and is also directly linked with Tantra texts, which take on this beautiful dialogue of Shiva and Shakti and the dance in between the masculine and the feminine. And so it is. And from this place, I'd like to invite you with your softened gaze, bringing your palms towards your rib cage, kind of bracing on your sides as if your hands were on your hips, but just right above your hips where your rib cage is. Inviting you to inhale, feeling the expansiveness of your ribs. And on your exhale, feeling the collapse all the way down through your belly. Inhaling, feeling your ribs expand. This is called intercostal breathing. Exhaling, releasing the breath. Inhaling through your nostrils for 5. Exhaling, releasing the breath, pursing your lips for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling for 5 through your nostrils. And pursing your lips as if you're blowing through a straw, exhaling for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This time inviting you to inhale for 6, expanding your capacity. And pursing your lips to exhale for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling for 6, last one. And pursing your lips to exhale for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Allowing your hands to fall to a resting position or your mudra, thumbs and pointer fingers touching. And inviting you to find your soft and subtle breath here. Now that we've begun our practice and begin to warm up the body ever so slightly. Silky smooth, soft breath, like you can barely even hear it. So subtle. And if you need to peek your eyes open for this, I'd like to invite you to gently lift your gaze a little bit. I'm going to show you what the Shanmukhi Mudra is. So essentially, you bring your thumbs over your earlobes, blocking your earlobes, and covering your eyes with your hands, like this. So thumbs come over the earlobes, hands come over eyes. This is a modified version. If you would like to learn the full Shanmukhi Mudra, thumbs go over your earlobes, pointer finger and middle fingers go over your eyes, ring finger goes above your lips, and pinky goes below your lips. So I'll come a little closer so you can see. I'll just be doing the modified version. This is a preface for hummingbird breath, or what is called Brahmari breath. If you don't feel comfortable closing off the orifices and keeping the vibration in the body, please follow your heart and follow your practice. There's no right or wrong. And you do not have to trap the vibration in your body. There's a whole element to why we would do that. And it's to allow the vibration to reverberate all the way down your central nervous system channel down into your core, in your root, shifting the resonance in the body. So what happens in this breath is we block the earlobes, cover the eyes, we inhale for 4, And on your exhale, your lips are closed and kind of pouted forward. We hum. It'll sound like this. Mm. Imagine you're buzzing like a bee or buzzing like a hummingbird. This is the frequency and the vibration of the hummingbird or the bee, which are ironically very similar. And so we'll go through this about 10 times together. So the invitation is to prepare with your mudra, if you'd like to. Inhaling for 4. And begin. Mm. Inhaling for 4, exhaling for 8. Okay, so inhaling for 4. Begin. Inhaling for 4. Exhaling for 8. Inhaling for 4. Humming for 8. Inhaling for 4. And humming for 8. Inhaling for 4. And humming for 8. These next 2, I'm going to invite you to inhale for 5, stretching your capacity. Inhaling. Humming for 10. Inhaling for 5, last one. And humming for 10. Allowing your hands to fall, pointer fingers, thumbs touching, palms flat facing up on your knees and thighs once again. And inviting you to take this moment to show up and check in with your whole system, your whole body. If it feels safe for you. Just noticing how it's feeling. Observing the sensations that you're experiencing non-judgmentally. Noticing if there's a clearing anywhere, a release of tension anywhere. Just checking in from this loving place of nurturing. And then we're going to invite us to gently transition into our restorative yoga postures for the rest of this evening. Inhaling your arms up, palms together once again. Namaskar mudra, bowing down, thumbs to chest, pointer fingers to chin. Taking a minute or a moment to bring in a sankalpa, an intention for your practice, loving awareness of intention. I'm showing up for me. I'm showing up for the healing of the world. I'm showing up to call in my highest, most loving good, my intention, the vibration I want to be, the frequency, my resonance, radiating, whatever is in alignment with me. You choose your sankalpa. It's yours and only yours, and it's sacred. And I will invite you to come back to it at the end of this practice. And with that said, we'll gently transition into our supported forward fold. I had initially wanted to start us with our legs at the wall. Then I shifted gears. So you will need your bolster or 2 pillows or 3 pillows, maybe 5 pillows, however many you would like. You could also use pillows and your blocks. Let me scoot back here a little bit. Your legs will be extended out in a wide angle. Got so many props that I'm losing them. You'll want to tuck your bolster or your pillow all the way up against your belly. If you want to keep stacking, you stack a blanket, stack another pillow on top, however high you need. Essentially, this is very, very little effort. It's supposed to be very, very little effort. We'll inhale our arms up and gently release, forward folding over top of your bolsters. Bringing your left chin flat facing down on top. And gently hugging your props. And from this place, you'll ultimately feel a release of tension in between your shoulder blades, the back of your heart. This is where we're working in. Your lower back, your upper back, your neck. Really leaning in, surrendering. If it feels safe, imagining you're on your sacred island. I always love to invite people to imagine their yoga mat is just a sacred, safe space for them. Feeling your whole body release into your pillows and your props. Imagining that each muscle from your top of your crown to your cheek, to your neck, to your upper back, in between your shoulder blades, to your middle back, to your lower back, every muscle, one by one, slowly releasing the tension in the pool. Letting go. And coming back to your breath, slowly inhaling. And imagining with every breath, you release deeper and deeper on your exhale. The mantra that just came to me is, I am loving awareness. If you feel called, I welcome you to hold it. I am loving awareness. And just a couple more breaths here, slowly inhaling through your nostrils. And even more slowly exhaling out through your mouth. One more breath, inhaling. And we're slowly sitting up, coming back to a neutral posture. And this time we're just going to switch sides of your cheeks. So if you were on your left cheek, let's switch to your right cheek. And essentially what that's going to do is lengthen the left side body. You'll feel the difference. So, well, lengthen the right side body, my apologies. You'll feel in your left side body that maybe there was a little bit of stretch because we were on your left cheek. This time you'll feel it on the right side. So we'll inhale, our arms up, exhaling, arms forward, diving forward, hugging your props again, and releasing your right cheek to your pillow or your props. And here again, focusing on the breath, slowly inhaling through the nostrils and exhaling out through your lips, letting go deeper and deeper with each exhale. Slowly inhaling and exhaling, feeling the release of your muscles in the top of your crown, down the back of your head, your neck, your upper back and shoulders, the back of your heart, your mid back, your low back, slowly releasing one little bit at a time. Your glutes, you might even feel them in there. And taking one final breath here, slowly inhaling through your nostrils. And exhaling, sighing, releasing, slowly beginning to sit back up. And for this whole practice, if you'd like to, you can have a softened gaze. And I'll do the best that I can to describe what you need in each posture. So from here, I'll invite you to clear your props. We're going to prepare for a supported back bend. And I'll show you what that will look like. So this one is a little bit more simple. I'm going to modify it for myself because I'm pregnant, but I'm going to teach you the one that's not pregnant. So you'll have this one for underneath of your neck. That one will be horizontal, no, vertical. And then this one will be flat facing down on the ground in horizontal posture. And you want this placement to be in the small of your back and this one to be at the base of your neck where your skull is. Like where your occipital lobe and your neck attach. For me, I think I'm gonna make this a little bit more comfortable. You'll see what I do for my pregnancy in a second, but I'll lean back just to show you how it looks. So this block right in the small of the back. And then this one adjusted right underneath your neck. And essentially what you'll do is allow your feet to fall open on the sides. Your heart will fall open, your hands will come out to your sides, palms facing up towards the moon. And if you'd like, you can put a scarf over your eyes, something to cover your eyes. And we release here for about 3 minutes. But if you'd like to see the modified version, essentially what I'm going to do for prenatal is make a ramp. And I just lay back on the yoga bolster. And from here, I do the same thing. Feet falling open, arms falling open, palms flat facing up towards the moon. And inviting you to release here. So this release is specifically working in your collarbones and the muscles that connect your collarbones to your shoulders. Right here in your front body, your chest, your pectoral muscles in your breasts. And if you also feel it, you may feel a little release in your abdomen, your upper abdomen, your lower abdomen. Inviting you on your inhale to call in your intention. And exhale, releasing it through your breath out into the universe. Imagining the resonance begins to vibrate through your whole body like the Shruti box. Inhaling your sankalpa, your intention. Letting it fill up and permeate through your whole body. Exhaling, releasing deeper and deeper into the supported back bend. Feeling the release over the blocks, over your props. Over your pillows, whatever you have. Exhaling, letting go. If you have the playlist on, maybe releasing deeper and deeper into the music. Feeling the rhythm take you away. If that feels safe, supporting you on your sacred island that's just for you, to nourish you, to cherish you. This 1 hour you gave yourself is so important. And I'm so proud of you for being here, showing up for yourself so that you can be exactly as you like in alignment with your dharma, your passion, the way you give back in service, in reciprocity to this life, into this practice, to this lineage. Maybe you can feel yourself becoming heavier and heavier over top of your props. I know I can. Feels so good. How often do we take time to slow down, to just be and let go? So powerful. And I'll invite you on your next inhale to slowly begin to start wiggling your fingertips and your toes. And on your next inhale after that, beginning to roll to one side, maybe bringing your knees up first, placing your palms flat facing down on the ground, and shifting over, turning to the right or to the left. We're going to come out of our supported back bend. and shift into a supported bolster twist. And I'll show you what that looks like here. We'll start on the right side. For me, I'm gonna place some pillows underneath of my head, and I have a blanket here too. If you don't feel called to that, you don't have to. Something that I just have to be cautious of in prenatal is laying flat. Okay, so what we'll do is you'll come into a seated posture, your legs ever so slightly bent, and you'll bring the prop in between your knees, and you'll squeeze the prop with your knees together. And then we'll bring this block on the right side, so we're starting with the right side, right on underneath the knee, and you'll lie back. So I'm gonna lay on my side, but you wanna be lying on your back. Okay, I'm gonna lean over to the right. So you're lying flat on your back, and your legs are twisted over to the right with the bolster in between. And you should feel that release in your lower back. If you imagine doing Shavasana and offering gentle twists to your lower back, this is what it could be like. If you don't like the bolster underneath of your knees and you want to come all the way over, you could relieve the bolster or relieve the block, the yoga block, and just hug the bolster. And then what I'll invite you to is with your left arm extended out to your side, turn your chin over to the left. And essentially what that's doing is stretching into the left side body even deeper. You'll feel that in your left shoulder a little bit. You'll feel that into your left upper back, your scapula, your mid back. Maybe even into your left thigh. And I want to invite you to adjust your comfort until you feel like you can release fully into that twist. Keep adjusting, keep fine tuning the props until it feels just right. I know for me, I really can't lay on my back, so like laying on my side is the most comfortable at this moment. And then offering a gentle twist in my upper body because I can't be twisting my lower body at this moment, my lower trunk at least. If you'd like to, you can allow your gaze to float out over your left middle finger. And inviting you to a couple of deep breaths here, slowly inhaling and exhaling, releasing. Inhaling, bringing your sankalpa up through your feet all the way to your crown. Inhaling it all the way up in resonance. And exhaling, releasing it out into the universe. Speaking it, thinking it, feeling it, embodying it. Inhaling and exhaling. We always come back to our breath. We always come back to our pranayama. Rounding into your right side, feeling your right side get heavier and heavier on top of your mat, your sacred island. Whatever parts of your body that are touching your mat in your twist. And letting go. Deeper with every exhale. And we'll begin to prepare on your next inhale, wiggling your fingertips and your toes. Begin to prepare to take it to the other side. So since we're already on the right, twisted to the right, I'll invite you to roll all the way over to the right, bringing your left hand down to the mat and slowly sitting up. These transitions, I want to invite us to take them nice and slow. So nice and slow. And I'm going to switch sides on my mat, but you can stay exactly where you are. Just want you to be able to see my body easily. So again, coming into your seated posture. Your knees are up, feet flat on your mat. Bringing your bolster in between your legs, squeezing the bolster with your knees. And if you'd like, you can have your yoga block underneath of your left knee. And you begin to lay flat on your mat. Dropping your left knee and right knee and the bolster over to the left side. Allowing your arms to fall flat, palms facing open towards the moon. And again, shifting your gaze to the opposite palm. Your right palm, looking out over your middle finger, offering a deeper twist into the left side body this time. You'll feel that in your upper back, your mid back, your lower back, maybe even in your abdomen and your hips. Kind of like it without the bolster underneath my knees, so I can allow my hips to fall over a little bit more. And again, I want to invite you to find the comfort in the twist, where you can release the most, release the deepest. You know, for me, I need to be on my side again because I'm pregnant and I shouldn't be on my back, but so I twist up here just gently in my upper body, right above my lumbar spine and thoracic spine, like middle of the thoracic spine. But traditional twists without the support are done in the lower lumbar spine. So just thinking about where you are in your body, what feels good for you, how you need to modify to find comfort. Where can I release a little deeper? Where can I find 1% more comfort? If you don't like having your gaze out over your right middle finger, bringing your gaze back up towards the moon is just fine. And remembering to find your breath, find your center, like Trevor Hall's song. Find the center. Slowly inhaling your sankalpa, your intention, and exhaling, sighing, releasing. Inviting you again, slowly inhaling, exhaling, sighing, and releasing. With every exhale, releasing deeper and deeper and deeper, feeling your left side body this time get so heavy on the mat as it fully supports your body. feeling where there might be tension, allowing your breath to guide the release of where you might be holding on, letting go, letting go into your sacred island, imagining you're on sand, sinking, if that feels safe for you to imagine. If not, maybe you're on grass, feeling the earth below you, the support below you. And I'll invite you on your next inhale to offer a gentle wiggle in your palms, fingers, toes, soles of your feet, gently waking the body up again. Exhaling, releasing the breath. And this time, bringing your gaze and your right arm over to the left side, palm down towards the mat. And ever so slowly, very slowly, lifting yourself up, coming back to a seated posture on the mat. We'll just come in. I had 6 postures for us, but we're not going to have time for all of them. Coming into what I'd like to share with you, it's called Salamba Balasana. It's like this beautiful, sweet, like child pose support. And I'll share with you what it looks like. This one is also going to be one where we get to hug. Hugging releases dopamine and serotonin, and when we hug another person's body, that releases oxytocin, and it feels amazing. And so I'm going to invite you to imagine you're hugging another person's body. So what you'll need is 2 blocks, and you pile on your pillows or your bolster. And then you'll take your blanket, and you want to roll it up. Rolling blankets up is like the jam in Restorative. What we'll do is we'll sit up and we'll gently tuck the blanket back here underneath our glutes. And then you'll sit back down on the blanket. So feet are flat on the floor. Do you see mine? Blankets on top of the heels and the calves. And then you're sitting on the blanket. There we go. I always wear sweaters, so you can't really see me well. And it's because it's chilly in here. And so again, you have your blocks, your bolster or pillow pile, blanket pile, whatever you have. And we'll inhale our arms up into Namaskar Mudra again. Exhaling palms together down. Hugging. Releasing over top. Bringing your left cheek down to the props, the pillow pile. And gently hugging. Imagine that you're hugging a person. Hugging your pillows, hugging yourself, hugging your dog, hugging your honey, hugging your kitty. I don't know anyone's cat that this is big, but if your cat is this big, that's fine. Maybe a Maine Coon. Inviting you to feel this release in your lower back, your glutes, your whole back of your pelvic bowl, your sits bones, your coccyx, your sacrum, spreading apart, opening up, creating space. Creating space in your lower back, your lower lumbar spine. Specifically on the left side, since our left cheek is facing down. Feeling a little bit more for there. Feeling the release in your mid-back, your thoracic spine. Your upper back, your shoulders, your scapula, releasing the back of your heart again. And your neck. Be feeling where there might be tension in your jaw. This releases the hip flexors a little bit, relaxing them. They're in a relaxed posture here. Very different than sitting. This can release. This is like a counter posture to sitting. Feeling your chest get heavier and heavier over top of your bolster, over top of your pillows, over top of your props. Remembering to breathe, slowly inhaling, and even more slowly exhaling. Inhaling. And exhaling, releasing the breath. Inviting you to continue to inhale your sankalpa, remaining in this posture. While you continue to breathe for a second, I'm just going to turn the music back on. Inhaling through your nostrils, your intention. Exhaling, sighing and releasing. Inhaling into your left side body in this relaxation. This tranquility, this love that you're offering yourself. This care. This practice that's just for you. And I'll invite you to begin to slowly walk your hands down to the mat. And then towards your knees, walking them up ever so slightly. We're just going to switch sides here. Coming back into a neutral posture. Inhaling your arms up. And exhaling, coming to a hug over top of your bolster, right cheek to your props in your bolster. And from here, I'd like to invite you to release as much as you can in your legs, in your lower back, in your glutes, in your lower pelvic bowl, your back of your pelvic bowl. This is our last and final posture. Maybe imagining hugging the universe, hugging Mother Gaia, hugging the earth, hugging everyone you love, hugging all the things you love. Hugging yourself. Whatever in your practice that you desire, let this be a moment of sharing your divine oneness, your lovingness with it. Slowly inhaling your sankalpa and exhaling out through your mouth, releasing your sankalpa out into the universe, letting go. Inhaling through your nostrils and exhaling, releasing the breath. Lovingly turning towards yourself, giving yourself exactly what you need in these last couple of moments here in this sacred intention. in this posture of love and deep care and compassion. Feeling how heavy the body gets over top of these props. It's incredible. Imagine if we just waited a little bit longer, like 10 minutes instead of 3 minutes. It's feel incredible. I think my feet might start to go numb. With deep care and deep intention coming back into your breath, slowly inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. If you like, begin to invite you to slowly flatten your palms on the mat. And then again, pressing up and walking them little by little to your knees until you come back up into a neutral. I'll invite you to remove these props. And if you'd like, you can either come meet me in an easy seated Sukhasana if you want to support it. Now you know how to support it. Or if you want to continue this practice and deepen, I invite you to find a Supta Baddha Konasana, which is lying flat on your back and your feet together in a butterfly posture like this. Or finding your Shavasana, laying flat on your back in corpse pose. And instead of closing with us, I invite you to continue if you want to. If you're on your bed, you can totally do this all on your bed. If you want to continue to allow yourself to maintain this sacred island, maintain this sacred space for you as you prepare for rest this evening. However, to honor my time, to honor your time, I'm gonna bring us back together to close for now until next Monday. We're hosting a donation-based class next Monday for the victims of Hurricane Helena in North Carolina. I'll share a little bit more information about that soon via email, if you're on my email list. I hope you are. That donation-based class will go towards Be Loved Asheville. It's a beautiful organization, and I'll describe more about it next time. I'd like to invite you to inhale your arms up, palms together, Namaskar Mudra. Exhaling, bowing down, thumbs to chest, pointer fingers to chin, heart center. And I'd like to invite us from this place to the Akhanda mantra one more time. And so we inhale nice and deep. Oh. Inhaling. Oh. Last one, inhaling. Oh. Akhanda Mandalakaram Vyapatam Yena Chacharam Tatparam Darshitam Yena Tasme Sri Guruve Namaha. Om. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you for this wisdom. And thank you all so, so much for joining me this evening in this sacredness, in this reciprocity practice. Thank you for your donations. They will reach Akhanda, I promise. I'm so grateful. And those of you that are staying in Shavasana, I adore that so much for you. Thank you all. Melanie, thank you. It's good to have you. Good night, everybody. You are so loved. Take care.